Greetings. The purpose of this video is to talk about the research project. I'm going to share my screen right now. So in modules, let me make this a little bit bigger. In the module section on Canvas, you see that we have the research paper information provided here. This module has everything you need to know about the research paper assignment, as well as all the particular assignments that make up the entire piece. So take a look at this first link, getting oriented for the research paper assignment. Okay, so this tells you what each of the files that we're going to talk about do. So the first link is the actual print version of the project. So if you want it all in one place, you can have that. The topics provide the topics that are assigned. So you can get some ideas about information that I've already accrued that can help you get started, ideas about your outline. And you can see at the end of the document, there's lots of general references. The topic resources page is a gold mine because it has links to everything that we've provided here. The planner document includes your topic and the partner that you will work with. And then thereafter, you get particular information about the assignment. So let's go through these real quickly. So this, as I indicated, is the research paper document, and it corresponds with all the different tabs that occur under this project. These are topics. You can download this document or you can use it as indicated here. And so the topics for the course, for breastfeeding, for example, here's some ideas about what to include in an outline. And here are example review articles to get you started and potential video topics. Now bear in mind, read everything here because this also indicates at the end of the document, there's a lot of general references that help you get started. Same here, the other topics follow through right here. So you may be in group 1 breastfeeding or in group 17 breastfeeding. These are the numbers that correspond. Now this is the helpful page because this corresponds with the document we just talked about, and this page shows you, has a link to everything in there. So it takes away some of the work that you would have to do. So to help you get started, these are documents. You're not required to cite these in your paper, but they're helpful to get you going. Now the planner, we talked about this last week, but the planner, this is exactly who you're going to be working with. So for breastfeeding, for example, there will be Dominique and these two students who work together, and this is how you contact each other. And infant formula, same thing. Moving forward for number 4, introducing complementary foods, there are actually 2 groups working on this. Number 4 should be these guys, partners 1 through 16 and partners 17 through 22. So these guys will be working together. So these are your partners. Not only will you work together to write the research paper, but you will also work together to develop a video. All right, so the first part of the assignment is called the co-author agreement. You can see here that it's due September 9th at 5 p.m. Please pay attention to these due dates. So this tells you about the agreement, what you need to do, and here's a rubric for how it's going to be graded. The PubMed assignment is assignment to get you started looking for research articles on PubMed. There's a tutorial here. You should take time really soon, if you have not done so already, to go through this tutorial. One good way to do this is to work with your partner via Zoom. You'll do it at the same time. However, when you upload the assignment, each person will submit their assignment separately. So you're both going to be using PubMed to find articles pertaining to your topic, and you will individually upload this assignment. The EndNote assignment, it takes a little bit of time, but this is a game changer for everyone that's going to write anything where they use scientific references. So EndNote, it's a way to manage references, and Texas State has provided this for free for faculty and for students. And this is a skill that should you learn to, well, you need to learn to do this for this course. This is a skill that you can put in your resume and looking for jobs and so forth. So take the time to work. I would work through this with my partner, but it also tells you what exactly you need to upload. Okay, so you upload, each person uploads their own assignment. Okay, this section is on references. This is just an information to have you think about what you're going to be doing. You have a reference list for your paper that's due when your paper is due. And this tells you how many references you need to have and how many of them need to be published since 2016 and how many of them are experimental papers, and also what style to use for citations. Okay, so some guidelines for the American Medical Association are indicated here. In EndNote, once you learn to use that, you can actually select AMA citation style, and it'll automatically reference your paper appropriately. Your final research paper, this is useful because it has the rubric here for you and also describes what you need to have. So you have what the file name is going to be, and the due dates are indicated here, October 14th at 8 a.m. And here's how long it needs to be, what the rules are, printed on the side of a piece of paper. This is going to be electronic, so it's not such a big deal. It used to be in person. And stapling doesn't matter either at this point. Plagiarism is a huge deal. Please be careful about only using your original work. And your grade is based on composition and also content. There's lots of help here for you. Please take a look. The sooner that you work with your partner on understanding composition and content, the more likely you are to have a successful project. Now, after the paper is uploaded, at the same time, you will also evaluate your peer. There's a form for doing that. This is one of your assignments. There's 5 points associated with it. If you and your co-author are not working together well together, it is your responsibility to tell me by September 21st. I suggest that you both meet with me and then we work on this. If you do not contact me about any issues with your partner, then when it comes time to complaining, I won't be able to help you. Also, let me explain something. Oftentimes students put off working on this research paper until it's way too late. And when this happens, like a week before the paper's due, when this happens, you can't get your work done. And then you may at that point, if you've put it off so long, not have understood that one of you is not contributing enough. So get started early. It's more important than I can possibly emphasize. Here's some helpful links. Here's the paper topics we've already talked about. And if composition is a problem for you, here's some really kind of fun and helpful information about how to put sentences together, how to use IE, semicolon, misspelled words, you know, common things that people encounter. If you want more help with writing, the Texas State resources include Slack and Zoom, where you can work with your partner, and also EndNote, which we've talked about. Okay,